Good evening. I'm Luisa Erispe and this is PTV News Now. After a month-long August recess, lawmakers in the House and Senate went back to work this week, with the GOP seeking to pass legislation cutting off aid completely to Ukraine and kickstart an impeachment inquiry on President Joseph Biden. Still, the top agenda needing immediate attention and congressional nod is allocating funds to keep the government from shutting down operations on October 1. WOA's Catherine Gibson has the full report.
With just 10 working days left until funding for the U.S. government runs out on September 30th, there is almost no chance the Republican majority House and Democratic majority U.S. Senate can agree on a full year of funding in time.
Time is short, and the only way to avoid a shutdown is through bipartisanship in both the House and the Senate. House Republicans have their first chance to show their commitment to bipartisanship when they return next week.
Speaker of the House Kevin McCarthy faces criticism from conservative members of his party for cutting a deal earlier this year to avoid the U.S. hitting its debt ceiling. He argues a short-term spending bill keeping the government open will allow Republicans more time to negotiate spending levels.
They're really having some tough negotiations and debates just within their own party. And so that's really where the sticking point is. And I don't know that it's any sign of long-term dysfunction. I think it's really just actually a function of a very slim majority in the House.
U.S. lawmakers will also debate $40 billion in supplemental funding priorities unveiled by the Biden administration over the summer recess, including $21 billion in military and humanitarian aid for Ukraine. Some conservatives are threatening to block that aid.
I'm certainly worried that Republicans in the House seem to be getting cold feet when it comes to supporting Ukraine. This is the worst possible time to suggest that there is any division in the United States over continuing to support Ukraine, just as they are making progress.
A major supporter of U.S. aid to Ukraine, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, is closely watched as he returns to work after a second episode of freezing up over the summer recess. McConnell downplayed concerns about his health Tuesday.
One particular moment of my time back home has received its fair share of attention in the press over the past week. But I assure you, August was a busy and productive month for me.
The U.S. Senate physician said there is no evidence that a stroke or seizure caused McConnell's episodes. Most Senate Republicans say they are still confident in his ability to lead.
I don't know that anyone has a responsibility to lay out all of their medical documents, but we do look at the leader and how he's able to manage our caucus, and it's very clear he's been able to raise the money, get people elected, direct us on important policy issues.
U.S. lawmakers will also debate the massive annual national defense authorization after clashing over competing versions of the $886 billion legislation earlier this summer. Catherine Gibson, VOA News.
Let's turn to Ala Sunduan with the latest news in Cordillera.
Naimbag Arabi, nagdudumang aktibidad ti Siangkati Civil Service Commission, iti makabulan a selebrasyon, ti may kasangagasot 23 a Philippine Civil Service Anniversary. Maitunos iti Presidential Proclamation Number 1050 Series of 1997, na deklara ti Setyembre ka Civil Service Month. Ti tema itaatawan, Transforming Public Service in the Next Decade, Honing Agile and Future-Ready Servant Heroes. Matutukan iti selebrasyon ti dynamism, karagiti government workers tapno mapatibker ti sustainable management ken organizational resilience. Iti muna alawas na isang katilinggo ng lingkod bayani. Sumarunumat ti linggo ng paglilinang ng yamang tao, apakisiyangkatan mo ti Prime HRM Awards. Para mat iti linggo ng malasakit, maangay ti Plant Run 2023, Government Online Career Fair, ken bloodletting activity. Iti maudi alawas wenno linggo ng pasasalamat, maangay mat ti Public Sector HR Symposium, Contact Center ng Bayan Recognition of Government Agency Partners, Medical Mission of Government Workers, ken Agency Official Family Day.
sa mga department store po, sa SM at sa iba pong participating stores nationwide, ay magbibigay po sila ng discount sa mga government workers. May mga 20% discount, 10%. Depende po sa ibinibigay ng participating stores.
Iti da dumadamag ng ruginti selebrasyon ti Season of Creation, marambakan iti nasurok makabulan, aging gainton October 4. Naiswat aktibidad iti presensya dagiti conveners, ecumenical groups, ganda dumapay ang partisipante. Napuman kay papanaan ti panaglukat aktibidad, tampok ti ecumenical prayer service, concert, kan panangibinglay iti commitment para iti panangipatag iti aglawlaw ken ecology. Nabarama ti panang suporta ditoy the Mayor Benjamin Magalong ken Congressman Mark Go di maray iti launching activity iti Bishop Senson Sports Center, St. Louis University iti siyudad ti Baguio. Panagrambak daytoy iti kasangay ni St. Francis of Assisi ti patron iti ecology. Malaluk iti publiko makipaset iti serye ti environment activities iti makabulan a selebrasyon. Dagiti damdamag manipod dito'y PTV Cordillera, siyak ni Ala Sunduan, na imbag, Arabii.
Thank you, Ala Sunduan. This is Luisa Erispe. Stay informed, be aware, get ahead, be of use. Get the news right here.